quite a huge they do like an interest of it, and it was and I think it's because all the ceremonies are really huge, like so much as the graduates. But also I think that they used to do it with cathedral event. A lot of people that have a particular like religion, like most of the graduating probably would want to graduate in a Christian place, which like
can you check me my bag, the green bag? Thank you. I've got to be up.
I won't quite literally chuck it at you.
There's water in there. I need to be at the other end.
So what is the master's in?
I think it's on kind of public policy.
Oh, cool. And that's with the Montfort again?
Yes.
Yes.
Sally actually runs it. We actually told you about it about 2 months ago. They want the masters. It's not really about Paris, it's more public.
No, you're quite right. There was just a as soon as I met Sally, I
Where are you living? Yeah, that's like breathing.
I'm saying a dissertation within
Kind of. So what I'm doing is I'm using particular themes of Russian propaganda and finding a correlation between them and incidents of violence and drone strikes.
Don't you click the lady because you can see the thing there?
So I look at particular things that Russia have said in their propaganda. So one of them is gender ideology. So they're running out of men in the army, so they've started to conscript women. But because of that, they've had to really change how the state speaks about women, because they used to be quite misogynistic. So they've changed it and they've liberalised. But that's because they need to conscript women because they're running out of male soldiers. So that's one of the key parts of propaganda I'm looking at. Another
pick up World War II era Soviet propaganda.
That's the second key one is World War II, or they call it the Great Patriotic War, and the fight against the USSR and Soviet Union. And then the third one is war memory contestation. So people remember previous conflicts, particularly Crimea, very differently from how they used to remember. And memory politics is a real big way that Russia can justify their violence. So I use propaganda channels like I said, the Kremlin website, pick up on these 3 key themes, and then I do a regression analysis, which is finding a correlation to an association over time between that and violence. So I can say that Russia saying these things is causing violence, has an impact on how much your instructor is causing this number of fatalities, or when they started to talk about Russia has no borders and then they annexed Crimea, that's an obvious association. And that's my
I think it's the one on the
And of course,
right.
they're not the only ones doing it nowadays.
yeah, of course. And I think it's easier to recognise that it's nonsensical propaganda when you're not the domestic audience.
Well, particularly with Russian often treats state control.
Yeah,
And then countries like Voice of America.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But it's interesting to hear when the BBC interview people in Moscow.
Tell me the
Now, everybody just sat and face the screen. We're not going to dupe you because this is going to be fun. We've got 5 cases of lovely things. So good afternoon, welcome, and thank you for coming to our graduation ceremony. This is a fantastic historic setting, and we're very grateful to Newbury Town Council for hosting us this afternoon. Is there anything we can do to make your time with us this afternoon more enjoyable? Please do let us know, and we will ask you to do something like that. Housekeeping before we start, we're not expecting any fire alarms. If the fire alarm does sound, then we leave the way you came in and assemble just outside in the town square. If you need to take a phone call, please come outside to do so. Otherwise, if you can manage to make sure, please, that your phones are all on silent, aeroplane, do not disturb, etc., etc. The one who's struggling through the sound is doing washing up. The lavatory, if you haven't found it, is just down top of the stairs on the left. It looks like there's a pin code for the there isn't. So my name is Angie Horan. I'm program lead for the Community Development Programme. I'm also a graduate of the programme. One of those I like it so much about the company. Remember that acronym? So why are we here? We're here, of course, to enjoy this wonderful sight of our graduates in all their robes, and this is the photo opportunity that you can get some mileage out of, some family in many years to come, can't you? But more importantly, we're here to celebrate their achievements, and we're here to recognise the personal triumphs that have brought them this far, so far on their journeys. Completing higher education as a mature student is no walk in the park, is it? Is it, guys? Walk in the park? No? Back in the park? No. And because you're juggling family life, aren't you? You've family life, you've got children, you've got elderly people maybe that you're caring for, you've got these boring things called jobs because you've got to pay these boring things called boring. And somehow studying as an 18-year-old was much better, wasn't it? Because all we did was go to the student room bar. So they have shown remarkable dedication, and they have shown resilience, and they have really persevered to reach this stage today. So it's fantastic to come together and celebrate this. There are times that each and every one of them would have faced self-doubt. There are times they would have felt about life, just throwing in the towel and walking away. But they didn't, and they found that strength somewhere to dig a little bit deeper and to continue. They've supported each other, and they've pushed through those challenges, and they have consistently produced work of a very, very high standard. One of the things that we get, and Alistair will back me up on this, one of the things that we always have feedback from our external examiner is the quality of the work that these students have produced. So they aren't just scraping through. They're not doing just enough. When we were studying, we used to get in with over 40% waste. Yeah, sure enough, you get over 40%. These guys are doing really good. They are amazing. And you, friends and family, have played such a fantastic supporting role in their success. So today is a celebration of their hard work, determination, the power of this community of learners that we have created. So we are going to celebrate this afternoon and congratulate our graduates. You guys have really earned this moment, you know? So, now you know why we're here, in case any of you were in any doubt. We need to talk about who is here. Community governance is right at the very, very heart of the SLCC. It is about, that is what we do it is, if we were going to rewrite a strapline for the SLCC, it would be community governance. We don't need anything else. Maybe not. But it's right at the very, very heart of the SLCC. And so I want to just say a quick hello and welcome to some of the members of our team. And they've come all the way from Somerset. You know, he has his passport this afternoon. Rob Tenders, our CEO, Slice's CEO, many of you would have met at conferences, and indeed, perhaps some of our events before. I want to say a really big thank you to Helen, who is hiding behind the CG banner, so please step forward, Helen. Because she has organised this afternoon. She's done the occasions, she's done the wine. She was going around Albury the other night with phone. She has done miracles. There's only this morning, she legged it up the road to buy more food, she didn't think that was enough. And so please, you've got to eat it. Hello, we'll not let you leave the building unless you take something. I would also like to welcome our president, the SLCC president, Gina. Perhaps you would like to, in a moment, make your way to the front. And it's great to have Gina with us, and she can tell you a little bit more about her role this afternoon. We have some members of the teaching team with us. We have Elizabeth Skinner and Jonathan Ward. And we also have James somewhere in the middle. And Sheridan, who is hiding somewhere at the back. And Sally and Callie are with us as well. Apologies from David and Carlton and Kenny and Penny. They are doing boring things like working this afternoon. Right, so Rob is now going to take over and say a few words, and then we can really get going with this. So if you'd like to welcome, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Although it's Helen who actually is. So I just wanted to echo a couple of things that Angie said and say a couple of other things. First of all, thank you, Helen. I hope you'll be completely unaware, but there have been some ructions in the back office arrangements at SLCC really since this last couple of months. And not an ideal time really, Angie, I guess. So I wanted to thank Helen for that and Angie and the team. But we're nearly over. So thanks, well done. And absolutely slick and smooth running of everything this morning, Helen and Stefan. So thank you all very much. I would also want to say thanks to this fantastic teaching team. Now, you guys don't have to suck up to them anymore because you've graduated in other schools and it doesn't matter. I do want to say what a fantastic team it is. I love the fact that not only have you got one of the founding fathers and mothers of the program, but most of the rest of the team are made up of graduates like yourself, and I just think that's such a good thing, and I think that comes through in the standards of quality and the kind of empathy that they'll have with you. Thanks. I think it is the great power of our program that the tutor team are ex-graduates themselves. So well done. A little bit about SLCC. You'll all be aware and have absolutely in the front of your mind the fact that SLC's vision is inspiring professionals, enabling councils and communities. I'm not going to do the whole thing, don't worry. I just want to touch upon it. The inspiring professionals thing is what it's all about. Primarily, we're a membership body made up of inspiring professionals. We also like to think that we inspire professionals in the active, but actually we're a community of inspiring professionals. And there's no group within us that I find more inspiring than the people in this room. I mean, both the teaching team and you as graduates. But I'll start about the teaching team. This is an extraordinary achievement. I will return to that, but I don't want to labour it. What you've done is quite remarkable. And if you haven't lived out the vision of SLCC before, it's certainly doing it. But what we do as a professional membership body is we do this. We do, as Angie said, we train, we develop, we critically, we educate. And it's as you'll all be aware, with the eruptions that are going on in local government just at the moment, it couldn't be more important that we're doing that now and that folk like you are doing what you're doing. We are about getting better. We're about professional development and development of the sector.
And if there aren't people like you doing what you're doing, then we are less able to do what needs doing right now in local government. I don't want to kind of bring it down on today. It's actually meant to be inspiring. There's a lot to be done. This sector's got a lot to take on. There's a huge opportunity if there are challenges over the next year or two. But you guys doing this, delivering this, and being seen to deliver it is so, so important, not just for SLCC, but for the sector, for local government, and really honestly for the communities right across the country. I'll get close to tears. Quite honestly, it's a big, big moment, and you stepped right into the space that you needed to. So well done, everybody. I have periodically described CG graduates as the SAS and the crack troops of the local council profession. I've been called to do that, but I do kind of like it. I don't want to introduce any sense of exclusivity or kind of cliqueiness about it, but you have joined a very special group, an increasingly large group of people who are qualified to the highest level within our sector. You should be really proud of that. You are now at the vanguard. You are the quality kite mark, if you will, of local council professionals. It's amazing and it's slightly humbling. You're taking your place in the country. I'm building this up. But all I want to say is that doing what you have done and achieving what you have achieved, you personally, in your own little way, have driven up the standards of this sector, and you shouldn't forget that, and you should be really proud of that. And whatever aggro and grief you've been through, and I know you will have been over these past years, you should remember you've done something really important, not just for yourselves, but for SLCC, for the sector and the community. Well done, extraordinary achievement. I can't tell you how impressed and proud I am. Thanks for coming. Cheers.
Thank you, Rob. This is just the best day of the year. We've actually been tears and all that. It's just so great to see you all be so happy. I'd like to introduce Gina, our president, who will say a few words about her role.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me. The really positive thing about being president is you get to go to loads of really good events, and usually everyone's really happy. And this one probably is an apex of that, so I'm really delighted to be here. First of all, let me say congratulations to all of you. Very well done on achieving your community governance. I know how hard it is to juggle all the things that have already been talked about, family, work. I know how fully golfing or the role of the clerk is and how demanding it is. So to actually set the amount of time aside that you all have done to study, and a lot of that obviously in your own time, is really, really impressive, and fantastic accomplishment for all of you. So, really well done to every single one of you. I think you should take immense pride in what you've achieved, and the knowledge and confidence that you have gained during your studies obviously will not just benefit yourselves, but will also benefit your councillors and your communities. And I can only echo what's already been said. Thank you to all the tutors that are here, thank you to everyone that's in the room that is obviously here today supporting you, and I'm sure has supported you, throughout the time of your studying. So again, well done, congratulations, and we'll enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
As you know, the SLCC owns the programme, but we are delivering the programme under a partnership arrangement with De Montfort University, and your degree certificates when you get them will say De Montfort University on them, and you will be invited to the formal graduation at DMU September time, perhaps?
Second week of September from memory.
Second week of September. Our most important link with De Montfort University is our link tutor, Alistair Jones, and I'd like to invite him to come and say a few words. Alistair Jones, thank you.
So at the house this morning, my wife said to me, "What are you going to say?" And I said, "I don't know." She said, "Well, you can make it up then." Yes, same as done. Your entire career of it. But today, I love coming to this day. The different lunches we get to the best, so thank you very much for lunch here, really enjoyed it. But it's all the happy, smiling faces. It's all the people who are graduating and some of their families with them. And this is one of the things, it's a highlight of the year for me is terms of graduation. So for all of you who've just completed level 6 and you've got the degree, come to Leicester in September because your names will be there in the official book that is there for all the graduates there. I will be there in full academic regalia and lovely pink and grey. And I will be there cheering you on, each and every one of you. So for those of you who just finished level 6, please come to that. For those of you who've just done level 5, have level 6. So in 2 years' time, you can come to the graduation. And those of you who've just done level 4, well, it's level 5 and level 6. But don't forget as well, it's postgraduate study. And then PhD and things like that. You can carry on studying for the rest of your life. It says the person who's trying to write a book on parish and community councils in England, Scotland, Wales, Wrexham, Northern Ireland, even though they don't have the cross international comparisons. There is a hell of a lot of stuff that I found out that I didn't know. And the scary thing is, the more I find out I know, the more I realize how little I still don't. So one of the things to do is encourage you to carry on. Because once you pick that studying up, it's getting a bit more. Okay, I'll say the word finance. And I know that there's a lot. But what I would say to you, first of all, it is congratulations. Congratulations to all of you for what you've done. I also want to congratulate the teaching staff. At a session, I think it was, 2 or 3 years ago, I put my foot in it big time. Because I commented on how tough these guys were as markers and possibly that they undermarked things and the quality of work was much higher than what they gave. What I will say is, having looked at the work this year, wow. Rob talked about you guys being the crown troops, the SAS, the Apex, the creme de la creme. Miss Jean Road would describe you as, for those of you who know that. The work, the quality and the standard of work this year has been amazing. Hugely impressed. You put my full-time students to shame for the quality of work that you have done, the research that you have done, the quality of writing, everything about it is a case of wow. And that's one of the other reasons why I look at it, because you need to know just how what your work was. Because hey, you've graduated, great, well done. But no, it's actually more than that. The work that you have done has been phenomenally good. It has been amazing. It is basically a benchmark standard. And one of the things I say to Montfort University is when we're talking about the teaching that we do, is to looking at the teaching staff here from SLCC, because they do stuff way better than we do, and we can learn from them. And we are. Okay? So what I would say is, ultimately, congratulations, enjoy the day. And for those of you who have just finished level 6, come on back to Leicester in September, future is the second week of September, you will get invites sent out, and I will make sure when I made away, I will tell the team, and they will tell them as well. It'd be great to see you up in Leicester celebrating a second time with all the other students. We'll have the Curve Theatre basically full, so you're talking several thousand people there cheering you on, plus loads of academics as well. But for now, at least, congratulations and well done, and treasure this moment. Enjoy the day. Well done. Whoever else of Hughes is a job.
Jack in the post, thank you. Okay, we are shortly going to get the actual presentations underway. We will go in ascending order. We will start on level 4s, and we will call out your name. You will glide graciously to the front, where Elizabeth, Jonathan, and Gina will shake your hand and thrust valuable scrolls into your hand. Please don't lose them. They are an awfully expensive resource to replace if you lose them. And there'll be a pause for some photos and what have you. So we've got all afternoon. We're just going to have a nice gentle little meander through the graduation ceremony. If you go to the Montfort one, it's more of a gap. So take this time.
Okay, so without further ado, let's get underway. So if I can invite Elizabeth, please to come up for level 4s, and Gina, thank you. And we will get underway. And if you can't remember your name, it will be on the screen.
I've been clicking.
I'm absolutely delighted to pass on the awards for level 4. And our first award goes to Lizzie Fuller.
Thank you.
And our next award goes to Louise Hale.
Lovely, thank you.
Irene Bliss.
Great, thank you.
And now Michelle Lake. So our next award is for Amy Lobson, who isn't here, but can I give her a cheer? Jenna Monday.
Lovely, thank you.
The last one is to, the certificate says Victoria Taylor, but we know her as Tor.
My question for the next thing, level 5. The first one is Julie Abbott.
Thank you.
Order is Joe Bateman's.
is Elaine Brown, who is also not here.
You're doing well.
Okay, well, next to her is Amy Byrne, who's also not here. I know the next person here. It's Lynn Compton.
Thank you very much.
And next to me is Tina Croft. Next, award winner is not here, Sarah Gator. Would you give her a round of applause? And the next one is Julie Holden.
Thank you.
The next one who's also not here, so is Emma James. And the final award winner, who's also not here, that's Nikki Smith.
Then we move on to level 6. These are people who now have, after 6, and in one case, 7 years of study, have gained their BA honours degree. We begin with someone who is not here. That is Rachel Avery. Next is Sarah French.
Lovely, thank you.
And next one goes to Michelle Hart.
Thank you very much.
And Humphrey.
Lovely, thank you very much.
And the next award is to Usha Illich, who's not here.
Ooh.
Lovely, thank you very much.
And our next, award goes to Cameron Pike. It's not. And Stacey Kent. All day from Cornwall. Linda Ranger.
Thank you.
Finally, and congratulations to Glenys.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to do the presentations here for our award winners. Now, you've already heard from people at the back of the room about the kind of quality of work that's been put in at each level. And it's a stunning piece of work that's been done across the board by all of you. But as a society, we present awards to the, if you like, the very best of the best. And so we're recognising work that is at an extraordinary level. It's absolutely stunningly good. We do it at each level, and at level 4, as tutors, we ran into a problem because we ended up with 2 people that we literally could not split. The arms were so close, their work was absolutely brilliant, and so we had 2 winners at level 4. So it's my great pleasure to ask for Victoria Taylor.
Lovely. Lovely. Thank you very much.
I hope you give a round of applause. We'll make sure this goes to them. It's the Sarah Gator. At level 6, we have a gentleman whose work has given me great headaches over the last few years. Because every time I read his work, I think, I'm not good enough to mark this. It's so good. It's with great pleasure. I'd like to ask Colin Moore to come forward.
Lovely, thank you very much.
And we also have two special prizes with the award. The first one is in memory of Wendy Mayer, who was one of our students who suddenly died, and the students there felt it would be appropriate to come up with an award. It's in recognition of achieving with citations as an extremely high quality work for our community government. It's looking at a lot of the individual people we look at. On this occasion, it's been won by Ross Green, who can't be with us today, but we will make sure that he gets this. So please give a round. The last award is the Boring Whitehead Perseverance. I'm going to ask Simon just to come forward and present this. Simon, very kindly, very many people this afternoon, for many of us now, Simon Brian. But I'll give him that. But I just want to say a few words about the award, because the award initiative was my degree dissertation student. What she was going through, many of you know, and I didn't at the time, I have to say, but she was going through a terrible, terrible time. And yet she persevered. What was remarkable to me was she was doing a piece of academic work as a dissertation that was about resilience. And yet she did not resort to going to say, I've been having a bad time. I've had this happen to me. She kept it on a purely academic level. So I didn't even know that this was going on until some of my colleagues informed me. So it's a remarkable thing that she's done, to be able to academically work and go through that at the same time. So it gives me great pleasure to ask Linda Ranger to step forward.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I wasn't expecting this. I've read the notes about Linda's experiences, and it still surprises me this day and age that particularly female clerks seem to suffer at the hands of generally predominantly male counsellors who have the private gender. Pauline supported a lot of male clerks in her, went through a lot of cases of taken to industrial tribunals, but never ever got that far because Pauline had a wonderful skill of being able to negotiate the details out. So to find that you're having this presented it's sad for me, but I am truly, truly impressed that we got through that difficult course with us, because we have, and have come out, hopefully, a bit stronger. So, congratulations to them.
Something about another of our level 6 students who's not here today, and that is Tony McCall. So Tony, great member of the student group. Tony is now about 81 or 82, and he could have got his degree this year, but his health unfortunately failed him, and he was unable to. So what Democrat has done is they have awarded him what is called an IBRATAT degree. And that is based on the understanding we have that Tony would have got his honours degree if he'd been able to go on studying. But I think it is really remarkable that this man who started studying as a counsellor, then became a clerk, and has continued to study as long as he could. So if any of you ever feel, or you come across anybody who says they are too old to study, Tony proves otherwise. Can we just give a little bit of applause?
Amazing, truly, countless of much we have in this room this afternoon, and you can each feel very proud of your achievements as you go forward to 5, 6, the masters, the masters, which we're really excited about. We're really excited about the masters, and it is no modest boast, I think we can use that word. We are the only professional body that is awarding, running a master's level sector-specific qualification globally. But seriously, this is kind of recognising how professionalised, the professionalised path that the sector is on. We've come a long way from Dibley, haven't we? Really? When you look at that, and we're now offering a master's level qualification, which is just amazing. And you have one of the tutors, Sally, in the room with us, who of course. So where are we now? Just to wrap up, really, I think. Rob, do you want to do this bit? Do you want to come to the front? Should we do it together? Come on.
Have you got a drink?
I haven't got a drink, actually. I think you're this, isn't it? But we're going to do a toast, aren't we? Yeah. We're going to do a toast. We're going to do some closing words. We argued over who should close it. I said Rob should close it as the CEO. So we're going to do it together.
You've got the notes, so you're.
I've got the notes, and you do the host. So here we go. At a time when the work of the local council has never been as diverse and as important, SLCC is proud to be included in the qualification program. We look forward to seeing you all at future graduation ceremonies. You all future graduation ceremonies. And we wish you well, and you continue to strive to raise the standards in our sector. And we remain dedicated to supporting you, to our colleagues, to our fellow students and local councils as we serve our communities across the country. And as James would say, there is a lifetime guarantee. If you ever have any issues, challenges, problems, don't know who to ask, you can always come to us. Well, I don't know, ask this one. So, ladies and gentlemen.
sitting in charge, you please join me in toasting the class of 2025. Congratulations, you can all count yourself properly graduated. You can live it.
Hooray!
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 Right. When do I get it? Right, the next part is the exciting bit, and this is where we there's the photos. So, I'm going to hand you over to our photographer, perhaps.
Okay.
We'll do some photos of the level groups. He's very happy to take individual photos, but I'm going to start on the
I think we'll
staircase.
start, yeah, we'll go to the staircase first.
You're going to do level 4, level 5, level 6, and
And then it
level 1. And there's a really nice downstairs, the main entrance way will open up, and you've got like a nice sort of Gothic kind of archy thingy, and those steps and blah, blah, blah. So if you'd like to make your way out into the foyer, maybe some.
This is. They've done the same with the photography at mine. Yeah, I looked inside it. I haven't seen anything. Yeah, at my graduation, it was like a classic thing. Like it wasn't even trying to be presentation. Yeah. That's why she was joking, saying that it comes at such great cost. It's paper. And then